let's take a look at how I was able to snag this trade, giving me a 1.6 risk to reward. So starting off on the 15-minute chart, I'm taking a look at the NASDAQ E-mini futures. So I like to trade the power of 3. So we see that during Asian session, we were accumulating. And then at midnight is where we would manipulate to show where we want to manipulate to. That way then the distribution phase, we will go in the opposite direction. So we saw that we manipulated during London down towards this low, which we didn't get, but that's okay. We manipulated down, bounced back up, and so now what am I expecting? At the beginning of the distribution phase, I'm expecting for us to go up. So that gave me a bullish bias, as well as aligning with a higher time frame narrative that I was expecting it to keep going higher. So with that in mind, I dropped down to the 5-minute chart. Here we go, 6 a.m. Eastern time. I see that we come up. I see this low right here that was created. It was a higher low, but we failed to create a higher high. So I was expecting for price to come down and snag this low as a liquidity sweep. So that was going to be my entry. It also helped that we had a fair value gap right down there, which also was a great confluence to this trade. So price came down, tapped us in. I put my stop at the recent low, and we targeted the recent highs 1 and 2. So we could have also gone for this high, which it hasn't hit just yet as of this time at 8:30 in the morning, but it is still a solid trade. Even if you try to hit that one, that would be pretty close to a 1 to 2. But I am very conservative. Hit 165 ticks on this one, which is equivalent to about $800 profit with just one contract. So it's as simple as that. You don't have to make it overly complicated. Just understand higher time frame, what's going on, and then having that fit into your lower time frame context of what's happening. With me specifically, I like to use the power of 3, and with that, I was able to get a really good trade this morning.